Are you up for a road trip? Join Mrs. T and me as we travel to Winchester, Indiana, home of the world famous SilverTowne. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. Hey, we've made it, and there's that iconic prospector and donkey. And you know, I've wanted to come here for such a long time. It is so cool to finally be here at SilverTowne. If you enjoy coin shop videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Here we go for our official tour of SilverTowne Special Arrangements. Eric, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, T.
And thanks for the time, my friend.
Absolutely.
All right.
Welcome to SilverTowne.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. It's like a mecca for silver stackers and coin collectors.
So here at SilverTowne, we've been around for over 75 years. Started in 1949. We're on our fourth generation. The company was started by a gentleman by the name of Leon Hendrickson, who in the numismatic bullion world is still a legend. He's been all over the country.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Indeed.
I've read his biography. Fascinating.
Okay, yes. If you've read it, we have the book here for sale, and it's just an absolute great read for anybody who's not familiar with the business. But again, he started in 1949. Mr. Hendrickson was a World War II veteran from the United States Navy. He served in the Pacific. When he came home, he wanted to open up a restaurant with his high school girlfriend, who he got married to after the war. They ran a business called the Rainbow Cafe uptown here in Winchester. And if he made a nickel plate profit, he thought he was doing pretty good back in the day in 1949. And then as he received coins and currency through the register, he started noticing unique and odd coins and currency. So he set those to the side in a cigar box and started selling that out of the cigar box. And he made more money selling coins and currency out of that coin or that cigar box than he did running the restaurant. So he had a midlife change, and he went to silver. Created SilverTowne. The small white house, which is to the east of the SilverTowne building, is the home that Mr. Hendrickson lived in, and SilverTowne was in the basement of that up until 1981. In 1981, we built the main building here, and it's been open for the public for 75 years. So it's a pretty neat little niche profession, numismatics and bullion. And I will say numismatics and bullion, and I know you're familiar with both those terms, but numismatic being coin collecting from the United States Mint from 1792 to present, or any world mint that has coins or currency, and then bullion being a precious metal, whether it's silver, gold, platinum, or palladium. We mainly deal in silver, but we also do sell those other precious metals as well.
Got it. And so we're kind of behind the scenes here of the silver counter, or the coin shop portion. And you guys do quite a bit of sales here?
Yeah, we do. And we do a lot of over-the-counter sales. So if somebody had some coins or currency that they wanted to see the value of, they would come here, and our staff would evaluate the coin or currency or the bullion. We follow the London market for bullion, so that's updated real time every 15 seconds or so on the computer, so we can tell you what gold and silver prices are on those. And then if somebody who was a collector for years and unfortunately passes away, children or grandchildren may not be collectors, and then they want to see what that collection is worth, they'll bring it here. So we do a lot of estate buying. That's a familiar story.
Absolutely. My niche in the YouTube world is visiting coin shops, and I've heard that story over and over and over and over.
And you will, and it's just a generational thing where maybe someone in you and I, not putting ages on any of us yet, but being a similar, growing up in a collecting. You know, I collected baseball cards, comic books,
same here,
pennies, coins, nickels, dimes, all that good stuff. But the next generation behind us does not have that same collector drive. So they really don't know what to do with those collections when they end up with them. So they bring them here, and silver is a very recyclable thing. So we'll buy that silver from somebody that we sold maybe 30 or 40 years ago, and then we'll give it to a new customer who might have it for the next 30 or 40 years, and then it'll come back to us.
The reputation in the state of Indiana and really around the country of SilverTowne is that when people come here, they're treated right.
Oh, absolutely.
And
our staff here is top notch.
And I think that might be one of the reasons you've been open all these decades, treating people right.
Yeah.
And that's the Hoosier way.
And you can't mess up for 75 years and expect it to stay open. So, all right, now we're going to go into our call center, but we're going to kind of stand off to the back.
Okay,
so
sure.
We don't get them while they're talking
Sure.
too much. So at one point, SilverTowne operated a jewelry store.
Okay.
So we actually had a jewelry store here in where that opening was actually a wall. We had jewelry counters and we would buy and trade in jewelry. So we took out the jewelry room, put in our call center. So this would be during the day. We would have both the Coin Vault and SilverTowne call takers. So if you call the 800 number to place an order or to have questions about an order, the young ladies in the back there would be the ones that you would speak to.
I see.
And then these cubicles in the center are for our nighttime television show. So at nighttime, when the television show is on, we will have call takers in each of these. So when you call that 1-800 number at the bottom of the screen for the Coin Vault, you're getting someone in Winchester, Indiana.
Okay.
You're not getting a call center from around the world.
Right.
You're getting a fellow Hoosier who's here, who's going to take your order and process everything the right way.
Got it.
So this is still part of the main building that was built in 1981.
Wow.
This would have been a wall up until 2004.
This place
They
is
did
huge.
Their first main expansion in 2004. We call it the West Wing. It's where our shipping department, receiving, and our fulfillment sections are.
Okay.
So we're going to go down there and check out the enamelers. So we have Valerie and Shonda.
Okay. Hi, ladies.
They're
I try not to
enamelers.
distract you too much.
So what you'll see here is Valerie is using equipment that will actually paint
Wow.
each piece of silver, and these are colored pieces for Christmas. So they're going to paint all year round.
That's
We get
incredible.
about
They're
2
gonna
months
do-
off at Christmas, and then we started again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So but they also do Halloween. They do Thanksgiving. They do special occasions, birthdays, and things like that.
That's a hell of a
So
process.
the two of them do that, and then after they enamel one color, they have to place it in the kiln. It has to dry.
Wow.
Then they pull it out, and then they can put on a second color or a third color, and then it just goes back and forth. And then once it's completely done, they'll put like a veneer coating, like a shellac, on top of it, and then that's what we have. And she's going to show you some of those examples.
Wow, I'll be honest with you. I thought this might have been done by some kid in China or something like
Nope,
that, and
everything's done.
right here in Indiana.
Right here in Indiana.
That is
fellow Hoosiers.
fantastic.
This is in the process.
How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
I don't know.
We gave her on-the-job training, and she was great as soon as she started because she likes to color within the line.
A natural.
She was a natural.
Okay.
I really wasn't. Practice makes perfect, which we do
Yeah.
a lot. We get a lot of practice.
Okay.
I just had to learn that, I'm human and I'm not perfect. And
So there was a little leeway then at first, huh?
So this would be our Patriotic Santa, which is one of our most popular pieces.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy the 1 ounce plain silver just like that, or you can wait till one of these two young ladies enamels it completely. And again, it's just a great addition to a piece of silver.
Yeah, my friend Shell from Smith's Coins in Lafayette buys your product, and she looks forward to the Christmas rounds because a lot of people come in and ask for them.
Oh, absolutely.
So she doesn't have the supply in hand. She gets in trouble, and I didn't realize that. This is cool.
This is all a hand process. It's not a sticker. It's not run through a machine. These are individually hand painted, and I don't think people truly understand the depth of that.
I honestly, I did not.
But this is the prime example. Miss Shonda painting stripes on the American flag, and she'll do that till its completion, and then she'll glaze it, and then it'll get sold either through our front counter, or we have such good relationships with so many coin dealers in a strip mall in the middle of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Might have an account with us where they buy certain pieces every year
Right.
that they know their customers want. So we we're more than happy to give them everything that they need, but we do all holidays. So if there's a holiday, there's a piece of bullion that can get painted.
Got it.
To include Thanksgiving, I think, didn't we even have some glow-in-the-dark Halloween pumpkins?
We did have some half ounce.
Some half-ounce silver pumpkins that glowed in the dark because of the paint they put on it.
Wow.
It was,
Cool.
pretty good.
All right. Well, thanks, ladies.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, our pleasure.
That would be Mr. Walter. He's actually from your neck of the woods.
Hey, how are you? Are
You're
you
from
from?
Crown Point. Walter.
Oh, you're from Crown Point?
Yeah.
I'm in South Bend area.
Oh, okay. My brother lives in South Bend.
Nice.
Yeah, small
One
world.
of us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Walter is one of three directors for the television show, The Coin Vault.
Okay.
He lives up in South Bend. He'll come down for a week at a time and be the director. Our other director is from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
So he will come up for a week. They switch on and off. And if either of them can't make it, then I'm the third string television director.
Coming off the bench, huh?
I live here in Winchester. So when COVID happened,
Yeah.
these guys weren't able to make it down here. So I kind of had to step in and take care of business. But this is our green room. This is where we will sit up. And there's one of your television hosts.
Oh, hey there.
There's Mr.
How are you?
Tyler
Nice,
Abel.
nice to meet you. T. It's my wife.
Nice to meet you.
Mr.
Tyler
Vickie.
Abel.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming all the way down.
Oh, our pleasure.
So this is our third
Thanks for that.
generation.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, about 3.5 hour trip down, but it was worth it. This is like a pilgrimage for
I
us.
always remember going up to coin shows in the Chicagoland area, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
like such a long drive.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was always that's where everything was at.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, this is kind of like Mecca for us as far as
Well,
I read your granddad's book, and you know a lot of the guys in my coin club. I'm a member of the oldest coin club in the state of Indiana,
Okay.
the Calumet Coin Club.
Calumet. Oh, yeah.
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 And a lot of the guys, they all have stories. The old,
Yeah.
I'm probably the youngest guy in the club, and they all have stories about your grandpa.
Yeah, he was quite the character and
Yeah.
quite the titan, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was definitely a forerunner in the business because these guys will tell us stories about the days where Leon would take suitcases full of the silver certificates, drive all the way to Washington, D.C., and get Morgans and peace dollars and bring those back. And
In vans,
and,
right?
it's, and,
Silver
at the
dollar
ti-
redemption.
and at the time, there weren't a lot of people doing that. But
Right.
for some reason, Mr. Hendrickson had that thought.
Yeah.
And man, what did it turn into? It turned into the 75 years of
It was the backbone of this company.
Yeah,
No
way
question.
ahead of his
selling
time.
Morgans and
Way ahead
peace
of
dollars. We still do today, every day. But
Yeah.
he had that forethought to do that before the silver certificate redemption ended for the government,
Right.
where our money was actually backed by a precious metal.
We are Hoosiers born and raised, so it gives us a lot of pride to come and visit.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm glad you guys came down. I really am.
Thank you.
And you guys can step in here. This is the television studio.
Okay.
So just like you would watch General Hospital or The Guiding Light, we are a full-service television show. We are on air every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 till midnight.
Well, this is cool. Where the magic happens,
Yeah,
right here.
this is absolutely where it happens. The wall behind the screens is a reclaimed pallet wall wood that was put in 2014 when we did the expansion. The statue is a very famous statue, and I'm sure you know who made the Buffalo nickel. Mr. James Earl Fraser. That's one of his bronzes. It's called End of the Trail.
Okay.
He did a lot of Native American and Midwest or Western themed statues. This one is not silver. We have had Remington statues here, which are the same size, but they're made all of silver.
Is this drawing here relatively new?
That is the famous Dexter dollar
Okay.
that Mr. Hendrickson bought in 1989.
Oh, yeah.
And he got it for X number of dollars. He took it to Sotheby's in New York, and he sold it for $990,000. So at the time, it was one of the higher priced coins that was ever sold. I think today I've seen estimates that it's over $4 million now.
Oh, wow.
And it's because back in the day, before they would create a half dollar, a dime, a quarter, or a nickel, they would have their engravers at the mint practice. So they would say, we're going to make a new $50. Here's your $50 design. And then the mint would choose which one of those designs. Well, this one was not chosen. The first gentleman to have one, there's only 6 of these coins made, that drives the price.
Sure.
Lower the mintage, higher the price, supply and demand.
Sure.
But yeah, so the Coin Vault logo behind me, but Mr. Andy and Kyle are able to sit here and for 5 hours without teleprompters, without scripts, they can tell you everything about a coin from its infancy to its current day situation, which to me is just amazing. I actually picture these guys running around in diapers, which they probably won't like me saying on video, but
Well, it's really cool that they embrace the family
They did,
business,
and
you know?
it's, like
So
I
many
said-
people don't, and these guys did, which is awesome.
and they're definitely giving honor to their grandfather who created SilverTowne, and they're keeping that legacy alive. The 3 grandsons, which are Andy, Brock, and Tyler. Andy and Tyler are 2 show hosts. Brock is the current CEO
Okay.
of SilverTowne, and Leon's daughter Tanda Abel, her and her husband Tony are the current owners.
Wow.
So it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's wonderful.
So we're going to keep it here in the Hoosier State. We're going to keep making silver here in town, and we're going to keep giving the customers what they ask for.
Fantastic.
Again, it's a pretty unique environment. I would have never thought of this as a profession,
Right.
having not been in numismatics or even being an avid collector of anything at the time. But this is truly a hobby that it's just unique.
But you married a girl from around
I
here,
did.
and the
I
rest
married
is
a
history.
local girl from Winchester who brought me back, and when I got done with my governmental service, she suggested SilverTowne as a place because it was always a known company within town that hired people, and so I came in and got a job, and I've been here 11 and a half years now.
Yeah, from jumping out of airplanes.
From
to
jumping out of
here.
airplanes and arresting people as a police officer in Southern Maryland to now I'm giving tours of coin shows.
It seems like a lot more
Coin shops.
fun.
This is a lot less dangerous
Yeah.
than my other 2 professions, so I'll take it. We might buy something, and I know it's kind of backtracking a little bit, but the front counter where we buy and trade those coins over the counter, we might get a collection in before the show starts.
Yeah.
You know, there might be a dozen or 2 dozen or 100 coins come in through the front counter that might be something that Andy and Tyler believe our customers are interested in.
Yeah.
So literally, we will buy it at the front door, walk it all the way back here,
Yeah.
put it on TV tonight, sell it, and it's just, I mean, I don't know many other businesses you can do that in, but
And, you know, I saw that you guys took in a whole box of Engelhard prospectors.
yes, yeah, we just,
and boom, it's
Yeah.
on TV the next day, or maybe the same day.
yeah, to get a quantity of Engelhards like that was rare.
Yeah, they were pristine too.
I've been here 11 years and I haven't seen that group of an Engelhard or that many in one group come through our front door.
Wow.
So yep, it's pretty exciting when we get new things. It's pretty exciting when the United States Mint does their different releases
Yeah.
with the new Morgan and Peace dollars from 21 and forward now. And changing the reverse of the Silver Eagle from the Type 1 to the Type 2. It's just been an amazing trip for all of our customers because they're getting so many newer products. You just can't beat it.
Well, it seems like an amazing trip for you too, Eric. I could tell you're very passionate about the company and about the product. And man, I really appreciate the time, my friend.
I appreciate it, T and Mrs. T. I appreciate you guys coming, and we'll head back up, and you guys can take a look around up on the front counter.
Sounds good. Thanks, buddy. Okay, it's been a long day. We're on our way home. We thought we'd make a little stop at the old DQ here. And while we're at it, we thought we'd open up this little care package that our friend Vickie over at SilverTowne gave to Mrs. T and me. And boy, they were such nice people over there. So this is the first time we're kind of looking into this thing. And let's see. We've got some information about the different rounds and stuff like that. And ooh, very nice. Nice SilverTowne coffee mug. This will come in handy. Oh, here comes a bunch of kids coming into Dairy Queen. And oh boy, they're ready for their ice cream. Look at this, Mrs. T.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, how nice of her. That was really neat.
Look.
Yeah, there you go. Keep on keep stacking.
stacking.
XL, perfect. That's my size.
Wow. And then this one, that's 75 years.
Yeah, very cool.
And then on the back, it's pretty cool too.
Oh, I love it. I love it, yeah. And let's see what else. I think there's something else in there at the bottom. And I don't know, once you open this up, Mrs. T, see what it is.
Sure. Okay. SilverTowne.
Oh, very cool. Wow. Whoa! Check this out. Holy smokes. T the Silver Stacker. Oh my gosh. They made me my own round here. How cool is this? And oh man. That
Look
is,
at
and you know
that.
what? Very, very cool. My own from SilverTowne. I'll tell you what, that Vickie and Eric were so nice.
Yeah.
And Mrs. T, I have a feeling this is the beginning of a great relationship. So,
I think so too.
Special thank you to all the nice folks over at SilverTowne. And guys, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see another video, take a look on the left. There's another video to click on, and if you've made it to this point and you still haven't subscribed, click on that logo to the right, and you can subscribe to my channel. But thanks, everybody. Have a good one. T.